Alright, it's me again. It's finally here. I have waited 2 months for this guitar to show up. So, I figured that it would be appropriate to do an unboxing video because I'm really excited about it and just kind of want to share this moment. So let's do that. As I say, I haven't checked the camera, so I don't know if I'm pretty sure it's fisheye, so I'm pretty sure we can see just fine. Let's see. We definitely taped it up for international shipping because, as you guys all know, this is coming to you from Vigo, Spain. This guitar came from New York, and it took 2 months to get here. Almost 2 months, not quite 2 months, but just about. Might as well be 2 months. And I had to go pick this up from the post office and walk halfway across town with this box in the rain. So, frankly, I just didn't care because I've been waiting a long time. So I was really hoping that like nobody was gonna rob me or anything because that would really suck. Any guesses, kids? Any guesses on what this is? That case is in there pretty good. Out of that box. Well, it's not a Gibson. It came in a Gibson box, but it's not a Gibson. For me, this is actually cooler. So make sure I'm opening it on the right side. Yeah. To me, this is cooler than a Gibson. Because, well, frankly, this is a guitar that my favorite musician of all time plays. Well, it's his guitar, essentially. It's not the one he owns, but this is his model, so I have a feeling we're going to make sure it's under there. Yeah, it's under there. Make sure, I think we're going to light the room on fire here. Let's see. Woohoo! Look at that. Oh, that's pretty. Wow, that's really pretty. I am digging it. Comes with a hard shell case. And looks a lot like a Les Paul. But it's not a Les Paul, it's the Keith Urban signature collection series guitar. The first or the second generation, I believe. They just came out with another one, which I might consider getting because I've heard that these things are pretty awesome. So, and it's got, no, this one actually has the tour graphic on the back. Not too sure I'm crazy about that, but you know, I don't really care about that very much. And then this one is number 924 out of 9,000, which is limited, but it's not that limited. But it's got a maple fingerboard, it's got a maple top, and chambered. It sounds like it's chambered. It's really light, so pretty sure it's a chambered mahogany body. But yeah, don't know what the pickups are in it, and I won't get to try those out until later today because I don't have an amp here. So yeah, it's finally here. So yeah, as soon as I get plugged into an amp, I have to go to the guitar store and do it there. But I'll add that to this video too. But anyway, until then, ciao. Alright, so after unboxing, this is the guitar. This is the Keith Urban collection model. This is the Blonde Burst. Has a maple cap. I believe a mahogany body, but I have no idea, to be honest with you. That's my guess. It's chambered. It's very light. I'm not sure what the neck is either, but it has a maple fingerboard. Has a really nice maple fingerboard too. It's got some. There's actually a little bit of figuring in the wood there. It's got some funky inlays, but and it's got the phoenix inlay, which is kind of like has been his symbol. Keith Urban's symbol the last few years, and he decided to put it on his collection guitar. So, yeah, I'm really happy with this guitar. I restrung it with a set of D'Addario 10 gauge strings, 10 to 46, just standard. But I restring them over the stop tail piece because supposedly having a more obtuse angle is supposed to help with make it more difficult to break strings. So, which is actually what happened earlier, which is while I was at the music store, I popped a string. So it kind of sucks, and then the neck is really comfortable. This is a really comfortable playing guitar. I didn't have it set up or anything. This is as it came. The neck shape is extremely comfortable. It's a fat neck, but I'm pretty sure it's based on the Fender La Cabrera Telecaster necks, because Keith has that on almost all of his Fender guitars. All of his Strats have it, and most of his Telecasters have the same neck. All of them have that La Cabrera Telecaster neck profile, which is a big neck, and it's known for being a very comfortable neck. And the edge of the fingerboard is really rolled over, so it just plays like butter. This thing just plays like butter. The action cane, action's a little bit lower than what I would like for it to be, but you know, I can just raise it up. I'm not going to do that right away, but I'll be able to raise it up whenever I feel like it. And then it's got a tour graphic on it. It's got the Light the Fuse tour graphic, but I'm not too crazy about that. But I mean, it's just on the back, so it's not like people are going to see it. But I'm glad that they didn't mess with anything and put it on the front. But no, I mean, Keith designed these guitars. He designed them. He designed the neck profile. I think, which is just the really good thing. It's kind of cool because he designed it to be in the price for beginning guitar players, but he also kind of kept it in mind of himself, because he does tour. He does play some of these live. He plays these live too. I've seen, and last time I saw him, he played one of these live too. So not the whole time, but for a song or two. These pickups sound pretty good. Pickups do sound really good, and I have a comparison between this guitar, a 1978 Gibson Les Paul Custom. That's an amazing guitar. That guitar's all stock. A Tokai Love Rock Les Paul copy, the 59 reissue copy, with DiMarzio 36th anniversary PAF pickups in it. That guitar sounds amazing, and it plays well. That's a beautiful guitar. And then a Gibson Lucille, a real one. So, and the amp that I'm using for that comparison is a Fender Blues Deluxe Tweed. So I've got the volume not very high, but enough to bring out the differences in the guitars. And then all the reverb that you're hearing is from the room. I don't have that amp mic'd up, unfortunately. So, which I'm not really in a position to be able to do that yet. So we'll see how that turns out. But yeah, this guitar holds up pretty well with the other ones. I'm really, I actually prefer the sound of this one over the 78 Les Paul, which probably sounds crazy, but this guitar does sound really good, especially in the middle. These two pickups together, it sounds so twangy. It's really nice. So, yeah, have a listen to that, and just let me know what you think. So. gusta eso también. Esta posición aquí necesita perfecto. Ah, qué bien. Alright, so now that you've seen comparison, you know that for 350 bucks, this is not a bad guitar. This is a really nice guitar. I am extremely happy with it, and 2 months waiting for it to ship to Spain. I think it's worth it. I think it was worth it. So, like I said, I just picked it up this morning, and when you hear me playing in the store, that's the first time I tried it. Plugged in, all tuned up. So, yeah, I was very, very, I was pretty impressed right off the bat, so, yeah. I don't really know what else more to add to it other than the fact that, tuners are okay. There's a little bit of a vibration somewhere inside, probably just because this front pickup isn't mounted very well. Just kind of like, there's that, but I'll probably, after listening to those DiMarzio pickups, the PAF ones, and how nice those sounded, this sounds pretty nice, but I might swap the bridge out, because I really loved the way that bridge sounded, and then leave the dark. This pickup's kind of dark, and I like it, but it's got less mid-range, so it's kind of stratty, almost like a Strat, but it's like a humbucker, so there's a little bit more there. This is actually my first guitar with humbuckers too, and you'd think that after 7 years of playing I would already have one, but I don't. So I'm normally used to driving the gain more, but now it's just nice that you don't have to. Just kind of, and I think it's better without so much gain, just because, just in that video I only had the gain turned up just under a half. So, you know, it is a really nice smooth sound, and I was really pleased with it. So yeah, that is pretty much it for this guitar. So I would recommend it. I would definitely recommend it. They're all over eBay. Most of the ones on eBay have Keith Urban's signature, like the ones that he signed are the ones on eBay, and those go for quite a bit more than this one did. But I haven't seen any with a signature in this color, and this is the color I wanted because I actually thought it was a gold top at first. But then when I actually saw pictures of it close up, I'm like, oh, that's actually a maple top. It's a blonde. It's a blonde. It's like my Telecaster. It's a blonde transparent paint, which is really nice. And then the back is just white. It's actually a little bit yellow, and it looks like it's probably going to yellow, which I don't have any problem with that. I think it looks nice when it's older. I think guitars that have some like yellowing going on look nicer. I just like the way older guitars look. So. And the frets are dressed. Frets are very nicely dressed. They don't stick out. You know, this guitar is made in China, but this guitar doesn't. You'd pick it up and you would think that, you know, this is probably made in like Mexico or something, like the Mexican Fenders are. This is a really nice guitar. Really nice. Highly recommended if you're looking for a cheap Les Paul style guitar. So, with that, I bid you farewell and ciao.